The windmill is an excellent exercise for building strength and getting a great stretch. However, it can be a little bit complicated when you're first learning it. So what I'm going to do today is break it down into what should be happening in your lower body and upper body. Hey, I'm Ryan Jankwitz. I'm a level 2 RKC and the owner of RJ Kettlebell, and I'm on a mission to help men and women get into great shape using kettlebells. So let's start with the lower body. And just want you to keep in mind, I come from a hardstyle kettlebell training background, so the things I'm going to show you today reflect my background in the hardstyle kettlebell training. So with the lower body, we want to think of this as like a straight leg deadlift with the legs at a pivot of about 45 degrees. So what we can do to reinforce that is use a light kettlebell. I'm going to show you a little drill here. I'm going to pivot my feet 45 degrees to my left here. I want to make sure that my right hip, right leg stays nice and straight. And I'm going to have my left knee soften or bend a little bit. And what I'm going to do is push my hips back so that they're in line with my heels. My heels are going this way. I want my hips to go that way as well. I'm just going to keep my back nice and straight. And this will mimic what you'll be doing in your windmill. I don't have to go down very far. That's what my flexibility allows. And again, I want to make sure I'm not rounding my back to go down further. So my back is nice and straight. I feel a great stretch in this right leg here, which is what you want to feel in your windmill. And you can do a few reps of that. Great stretch. And of course, we want to do the other side so you're symmetrical. So now most of the weight is in this left hip. Left knee is going to be straight. Feet are about a 45-degree angle. Pushing my hips back. Good stretch in that left hamstring and calf. Keeping the back nice and straight. So that's what we want to happen with the lower body in the windmill. Now the upper body, as we're going into that kind of straight leg deadlift, we want the torso to rotate, or they may refer to it as a thoracic twist. So it's good to practice without a kettlebell first. So let's say I have a kettlebell in my right hand. So the weight is in my right hip. Right knee is straight. Left knee is soft. As I push my hips back and go into that deadlift position, I'm going to open up my chest and try and rotate kind of to the sky. So as I'm coming down, opening up my chest. And again, I want to keep my side nice and straight here. I don't want to try and touch the ground. That's not the goal. So that'll go into what's called lateral flexion. So what I want to do here with my torso is squeeze my obliques, like I'm doing a crunch on this side of my obliques, so everything stays as straight as possible while you're rotating. And with the bottom hand, I like to trace my left leg here. So it's going to come down my thigh, down my knee, into the calf. And again, I'm keeping this side nice and tight. Again, do that on each side just to make sure it feels comfortable. The kettlebell is in my left arm. Most of the weight is in this left hip now. I'm rotating my upper body, keeping everything nice and tight on my obliques here. And once you can do that without a kettlebell, then you're ready to add a kettlebell. You can clean and press it over your head, snatch, whatever you need to get it over your head. So rotate the feet. Most of the weight is in this hip that's underneath the kettlebell. Start to go into your deadlift. And there's the windmill. It's broken down to lower body and upper body. If you have any more questions about kettlebell training, please send me a message. Stay strong.